Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today we're going to be doing the Necromancers Lair type thing. So on the time-lapse I'll show you guys what I did. I decided to time-lapse it because it was mostly kind of naturey stuff. So we've got a little bit of a kind of like pond, lake type thing here. We've got this kind of thing. I don't know what that is. Altar with like a potion, some bones around it, some books and a potion over there, and we've also got a magical book there. And I put a lot of Wolfsbane and also Nightshade around, so I've tried to kind of like use that as some of the main materials just around to make it look more kind of interesting. I've also put obviously some bushes around, and we've also got a mix between these ones are mistletoe leaves and also dark broad leaves, and I've also got I think gorse leaves as well. Yeah, so I've put those in as like these kind of like viney bush type things coming down. There's a couple flowers like knapweed as well, and rock rose, which I've never heard of that one before. So I've thrown a couple bits and bobs around, but most of it is just pretty much just kind of like trying to make this a little bit more hidden, and just throwing up some trees like that. So for example, from this path, you know, well, from over here you can't see anything, but also when you go up this path as well, you actually can't see anything either. So it is this kind of like little hidden area, and if you're just wandering this path, you wouldn't even know it existed. You know, that's the idea of it. But if you go into it, then you kind of, even here, you don't really see anything. You see a cave, which I think needs, probably this needs to be, yeah, we'll do a vertical thing there. Might, yeah, do something like that. I don't know. I need to mess around with it a little bit, really. I think it needs quite a few slabs and stuff on it to just like smooth it out a bit. But I'll have a look at that in a bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll sort it out. Should do anyway. There we go. That'll sort it out. Oh, looks good now. So anyway, so I'll keep on playing around with this. I can't stop. And it's because it needs a bit more variation at the minute. It looks really pinky rock, doesn't it? So I mean, there we go. That's better. Yeah. So I mean, this is all kind of like hidden. So there we go. That's what they've got there. So they've got this like altar and things like that. So they come out at night time. Now what I've done is I've also got a cave. Now this cave, I've started to detail. I haven't done all of it yet, but I've started to do all the vertical slabs and normal slabs and things like that. It's using the same kind of mixes that it's using the mine mix that I use for Silver Sage Mine, and also a bit of the actual cave mix with all the kind of watery stuff. So that looks pretty good. I've done all of this bit as well. This is where they're going to have like a bed and maybe some supplies and things like that. But the cave actually itself goes on quite a bit. We've got around here there is a gap up. Now this will link with the old mine that we're going to have, so I'm still going to have like a very old, maybe an iron mine or something, I don't know, maybe it just fell apart or whatever, the one that's up here, just off that path, so that all links up now, which I think is kind of cool. So it might be that we actually, you know, have this as an old abandoned like iron mine, and then I know that in my mine episode, you guys did say about having like a lift going down, so maybe we have like a lift here that actually drops down, and that would be a way that they could carry stuff out, so they don't have to carry it from that path, which is pretty difficult. Instead, maybe there was one here and it's just worn and path's gone away and it's been, you know, hundreds of years or whatever, and then it'd go off onto wherever it needs to go, whether it's to the fort, the iron needs to go to the fort or whatnot, rather than it, you know, maybe going that way. I don't know what would make sense, because I think this would be really difficult to get heavy stuff down. So maybe that would kind of like make sense, and I think we'll probably go with something along those lines. The other thing that I've done, which I didn't actually plan on doing, but ended up kind of like having a look around in game mode free, spectator mode, is I extended this cave quite far. Now this goes all the way. Interesting, it's got another little area here. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that. It's also got another little area there, but this goes all the way right to the waterfall, and I thought this was kind of cool, like a little hidden thing behind Silver Sage. So maybe we could actually have it that Lord Silver Sage, or maybe one of his sons or daughters or something like that, is actually the Necromancer, and they actually sneak off at night and go through the cave, wherever it is. There we go, there it is. And they sneak off and go through the cave, and actually, yeah, they're practicing dark magic and things like that. Maybe we could actually tie that in, which I think would be quite cool. Yeah, so it kind of just works, really. But what we're going to do anyway, this kind of episode, we're going to do a little bit of building. It's just going to be this front of the cave. All the rest of it I'm just going to do off camera and just start, you know, doing all this kind of like heavy detail and stuff off of that, because at the minute it's just world edit and a couple brushes. But yeah, let's do it. Right, so what I'm thinking is like a wall of bones somewhere is one of the things I wanted to do, which I know sounds a bit creepy, but should look kind of interesting. And we could also put some of these dirt bones as well. So this is mainly them like practicing raising the dead and things like that. So I think the little, maybe a bed thing in here, I was thinking having the other stuff around here. So it might be that we end up, yeah, editing this a bit. So I know that we can do. What can we do with these? When do we get? So I'm sure there's one of these. Isn't there? Oh, the bones, yeah. I'm sure there was a different one where we could actually hit that. There was like another meta for it. I'm guessing that it's gone or something. There used to be one where you could actually make a guy out of it if you did it. Like maybe 2 blocks or 3 blocks or something. I can't remember what it actually was, but there we go. Have something like this. And that we're editing what we built before, but it's fine. Shove that. So is this a slab? No, that's the vertical slab there, isn't it? So something like that maybe. We've got this kind of like wall of bones hidden in. We'll go for a slab there. There we go. So like that, and there we go. So it's a wall of bones here where they've got either they've like gone to graveyards and things like that, and they've pulled them up or whatnot, or they've killed people. I don't think this person's going to be somebody that's killed them. I think it's going to be somebody that has actually just picked them up instead, or raided a graveyard or something, and is trying to raise the dead or contact the dead or do something like that. So that's what I'm thinking with this person. So let's put. We're probably going to have they're going to have a stall. This is where they're going to be mostly studying scrolls and things like that of that nature. So I have like a little area here. We're going to need a table of some kind. Have we got anything? Or we can go with the poor wardrobe. That'll do. And some scrolls. We're just going to shove up something like this. It's going to be quite Skyrim in this way. I think we probably also need. Have we got the empty scroll rack as well? There we go. Empty scroll rack. Perfect. So that'll also do. Yeah, because they wouldn't have loads and loads of scrolls around. Not at all. So we just have something like this. A small little sitting area thing, I guess. Would they even have a stool? They might do. They might have one. Or have one over here. This is where they come to think or try out spells on the water or something, you know what I mean? They can have something weird like that. What they will have though is almost exactly the same as what we got outside, which is where we got the potions and things like that. So we'll grab those quickly. So we've got a nice little table here, book, potion, chanting table, and bone and things like that. So there we go. So it's whether this is like a natural place of power or something, or maybe dark power, you know, because we'll have all that kind of stuff can get, you know, tied in. So something like that in here. Maybe have like a table. Yeah, I know it's connected into that, but maybe they've connected that up. Yeah, potion. So we can put that on the end. It doesn't look too bad. We'll have some more books as well. So they've got all of this around. Maybe down here they've got some books or potion or I don't know, something like that. We'll do. We'll have the poor wardrobe down here. So have another one. So we can actually have one as like having shelves on it or something. But also having potions, shelves, spice rack. Spice rack or shelves? Look, both of these are pretty good to be honest. So it'll be a mix of both. Just thinking, can we shove something like that up and do something like that? That looks good. So they got like a little thingy in there, and then they've also got. See this thing, since they seem to be quite well financed, so I think we'll have them as having something like that. I'll have a bed in this bit. There we go. So they get a bed in there, maybe a chest of some kind. There we go, the nice chest, and I've also got head-wise something creepy like that. Obviously, we haven't got a skeleton head because no. Do you not even get a skeleton head? Oh, we could have a zombie head though, couldn't we? Really creepy. I'm going to shove a zombie head around here maybe. So maybe somebody has recently died and they have dug them up to try and raise them from the dead or something, you know. That would be quite interesting. Well, we could do with some light as well. Should be quite good. We definitely need that. Right, so maybe I'll have some light in here. And probably they're going to have some around. They would have something around here somewhere. Got a rock to put on. Kind of. If we take that out, we move that one back, and maybe even this one becomes a vertical slab of some kind. That'll look alright then, wouldn't it? I guess we've got another candle up there. they've got lit. So that kind of looks pretty cool. So this is all kind of a bit weird and creepy and wonderful. And they've also got a scarecrow head. Would they have a scarecrow head? Don't know, that's just gonna look weird, I think. It's gonna look too strange. So instead we'll have a bucket. So we can. Yeah, I got a bucket up there. So stuff around here, maybe a little chest as oh yeah, we're gonna go with a chest, weren't we? So let's get a chest. Right, shove that chest in. Down there and get some more bones. Bones, there we go. So down there like that. And maybe even some herbs as well. Stuff like that will do. Yeah, dried tobacco. I wonder if we can put this somewhere. Some like, yeah, weird. Supposed to be some weird leaves of some kind, and yeah, it's got some weird herbs as well that they might be using to make and mix up spells and all that kind of stuff. Right, so we need to do a little bit more detail now. So we've got some roots, and we've also got, what else we've got on this? Roots, we've got vines and everything, haven't we? Some hanging stuff. What else we got? Where are they? Where are the hanging things? Oh, bats as well, that could be quite good. Show a bat in. Why not? But we'll also have, we can find it, the other ones. I'm trying to, apparently I can't see it at the minute. Or is it all just underneath these? Because we've got the vine, mossy, plants and eclosion. Ah, there we go, hanging ivy. Is there anything else at all? No, not really. So that'll do. Right, so we're going to have a couple of these just, you know, obviously sticking through. Just to make it look a little bit more darker than it is. Maybe around here we could have... not around that bit, I think this will be quite dark. Dark areas like that. Right. Something about painting for the back. There you go. I don't know what they're going to have on it, that's all. Unless it is just going to be like a... Maybe I'll just have a notice board they just have above it. When they kind of think about things. Oh, damn it, there we go. Something like that will do. Okay, right. So if we are going to put... I have maybe some of those. Probably cut that down, I'd expect. I thought they would have kept that. I think we'll keep these more near the entrance than anything else. So, we've got a block. These are all slabs. It's crazy. Crazy amount of slabs. Right, okay, so maybe we'll have one there. One like that. And then have... Yeah, have this go down. Put that in a place where you can see it. Or not. Don't know if we've got anywhere to put them. Right, let's have a look. So that's the cave there. Looks pretty good so far. Don't know where that's coming from, that route, but we'll leave that then. I don't think it really works. So that's all looking fine. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are always good to put in caves and stuff. Mushrooms, there we go. Right, so we've got two different ones, brown and red. These are the no collision ones, which is great. So that means we can pretty much put them wherever we want, and they'll just either too small. It's better. Right. That's the only thing we can't get through there, can we? Right, if we put that in there, yeah, that works. Okay. Something like that. And that, we could probably do some sort of grass of some kind. I know that we did this before, which it really worked, or at least I think it worked. Lingonberries, we have some weird... No, we want sweet woodcraft, no, I don't want that. I don't want any purple moor grass or mountain birch or anything like that. Just want something that will look... Well, it won't look too bad. Slightly grassy stuff is what I'm really looking for. I don't really know what that is yet. No, we don't want any legumes. No, I don't want nothing like that. Bog? Blueberry? Yeah. It's a bit too green. So maybe we won't have one of these. And I also forgot about the bats as well. Might just have a bat hanging up there or something, you know. Make it extra creepy. Right, okay, so if we've got all this here... well, that was kind of cool, didn't it? I wonder if we can get, not books, but the other one. I might have got something we might be able to use. Nope, maybe not. Where is it? Book. There you go, pad. Just wonder if we can fit that on. I just don't think it's going to work, is it? Maybe. Maybe it'll kind of work there. We'll try it. Try it for now. Right. Bat. Over there we go. So that'll do. Especially around the back of these, we'll definitely have them. There you go, okay. Right, is that it? Are we done? I think we might be very close to being done. That's all we really need. It's got this like little area. I know that they're gonna have to like, you know, trample through all the mud and everything, but that should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. But then they'll get into here and they'll get into the cave and they'll start studying and got some weird scrolls and things. So I think we will do it as like one of the kids of Lord Silversage, and they have this like, you know, dark secret in their family that one of them's always a weird necromancer, or if it's just this one, it's just a necromancer or something. I don't know. We'll kind of see what we want to do about that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. And it's been just like a nice short one episode kind of thing, similar to the Signal Clouds, but I quite like it. I think it fills out the world a little bit and allows me to put in a bit of detail into a tiny little place like this, which is cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see this kind of thing again, please do tell me. And yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next one.